So hello, I am Yorkie. I'm gonna be showcasing a very interesting game to you all today, called Battle Construction Vehicles. It's a game most Americans will not have seen before because it was only released in Japan and the EU. But we're gonna just be waiting here for a couple of seconds, just about 30 seconds or so, because I want to show you the intro cutscene so you have a kind of understanding of what the game is about and who we are and what we're doing. So just enjoy the nice cutscene that's about to play. And I'll try and be as quiet as I can for all the cutscenes when we go through the game as well.
I was born in a construction vehicle. No one can match my control. Ah! Look here! Who do you think I am? Hayato Congo.
Can't beat me, youngster. Age will always prevail. Kazukio Danore.
Remain refined at all times. Heavy machinery should always move with grace. Tamanojo Matsubaya.
Oh yeah, this game is very realistic.
One heroine here. Underestimate me and you'll feel it. Kyoko Tachibana.
So just ignore the fact that the wheels don't move there as well. We can solve that.
Work again today. Out of the way. Move. Move while I'm smashing through. Okay, everyone here? Then let's get to work.
Okay.
Okay, so we basically play as all of those characters there at some point throughout the game. We build up our crew, as the saying goes. Now, the PS2, not known for its fast loading times. We're going to be just waiting here for a second whilst it figures itself out. But that's the intro cutscene, so I hope you understand this is exactly how the game plays. But we're going to get straight into it, and again, we're going to get into a cutscene almost immediately. But again, the cutscenes in this game make the game. So if the tech is ready, I'm going to count down and we're going to start. Hopefully we don't get into the cutscene again if I leave it too long. But it is... let's just make sure my splits actually work so I know where we're going. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So yeah, we instantly get to a cutscene. The cutscene is interesting. So we're on the run, which is being chased by something. What is it we're being chased by? Well, I'll give you a couple of guesses. Ah yes, a giant crane. So,
Tough, Gramps.
Listen to me. You must succeed your father. I beg you, young master.
Shut it. Gramps, I left because I didn't want to do just that. So he's dead. Still no reason to change my mind. Whoa, watch it. Easy there, Gramps, okay?
Look, young master. Since the boss died, the Congos have dispersed. All the factories round here have been taken by Shirabe, and we have nothing left.
Is that so? It still has nothing to do with me.
You're wrong, young master. You are the only son of the construction tiger Danjuro Congo. The skill to drive heavy vehicles sleeps within you. Will you just let it slumber your entire life, Master Hayato?
so imagine Majima Construction. This is the precursor. We play as Hayato Congo there, and we're basically gonna unfortunately skip all of the text. You're not going to learn much of the story unless you can read really quickly. But basically, we don't want to take over the business, and good old Denora there is going to teach us the way we should be taking over the business by a construction vehicle battle. It's a recurring theme throughout the game, as you can imagine. But loading is very slow in the PS2, so we just have to wait a bit for it to figure out what it's going to do. Hopefully it's going to be a bit quicker as we progress. So, yeah, we start off where
BCV.
driving our bulldozer and he's driving his crane. And we kind of want to knock him out as quickly as we can. So we're going to ignore him for a second and build up our charge. And you'll see we're basically doing tiny little percentage damage to him on the bottom. Even though he's in a giant crane, we're doing a lot more damage to him. Now, you'll see that there's like a sign that bends over. That is sort of representative of the damage we're doing. And you'll see the little rope. The rope is like a tension gauge. And if it gets too taut and snaps, then the person that it snaps on can perform a special attack. And we kind of want to avoid them as much as we can. So we're just going to basically use our ramming attack as best we can to get them. And of course, you know, we totally do, you know, wheelies in our bulldozer. That's completely natural and normally happens. So we've won. We're off to a great start. That's always good that we win our first match. Now, he's kind of like unlocked the ability that, well, there you go. So the blood's still boiling in his veins. He wants to now head up the Congo crew. So to do that, we need to build a crew. We actually need to have a crew. We only have 2 people at the moment, which isn't really good. So we're going to be meeting our first, or soon-to-be, crew member here. Spoiler, we do win and we do get him to join us. So we're going to go and meet him here, this Matsubayama. Now I'm going to go slowly here because there's a cutscene just coming up where we get to see what sort of character Matsubayama is. Here we go.
I'm as light as a feather today. Good workout.
So, yeah, this is Matsubayama, who obviously is, you know, makes his machinery float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. He's very good. He doesn't want to work for us, so of course we challenge him to a construction vehicle battle, because why wouldn't we? You know, we're off to a winning start. To force him to join our crew. Because this is how this world works. It is basically a case of we find you, we challenge you to a construction vehicle battle, and then we win, because we will. And then you join our crew for whatever money we give you. So we're in the crane here, so you'll see Matsubayama hopefully won't be... Okay, he's going to be a pain. Basically, there is a block move, and it is very annoying when they use it. We kind of want Matsubayama to ignore that attack, ignore that, and just basically take all of our hits. So, also, you haven't really explained it, but in attacks, there are 2 types of attacks. There are heavy attacks and normal attacks. And we want the heavy attack as much as possible. Now, previously to me finding the FAQ page for this game from ArtDink's website, it was very 50-50 as to whether you would get a heavy attack or not. You would normally get a mixture of the 2. So I'm going to try and show you Matsubayama's special here as well. So you'll see his little rope breaking there, and you see the little ring. And to go in line with his bees or wasps, he has that attack Now, every single member of the crew and every single machine has its own special attack. Some of them are pretty good, some of them are pretty bad. But unfortunately, Memeathon loses.
One.
You ready for another meeting with Congo?
So now Memeathon is a member of our crew, and, well, he's obviously not very happy with it. But, you know, that's the way things work in anime and games. You kind of don't have a choice when we've beaten you in a battle. So moving on, we instantly get introduced to our next main, well, I say main character, our next crew member, a person called Beth. This person, Beth, is an interesting person as well. But we're going to basically go through here. Out here, they believes that it's a woman, and it isn't. This is Beth here. And Beth knew our father, so he instantly joins the crew. Because why wouldn't you? So, now that Beth's in our crew, we've got a tiny, you know, enough to take on a job, you would have thought. So, we go to a job site, and we meet Shirabe.
A fair bidding process? Don't make me laugh. You there, is this what you mean by fair? Huh? Huh?
Huh. Ah.
Oh, you'll notice some of the voices are a bit similar. Midas didn't really have much of a voice acting talent, it seems, so they used a small pool of actors or voice actors for this game. So you'll hear a couple that sound pretty similar to each other, including that construction manager there, who we find out that is being blackmailed by Shirabe to accept all of their jobs. And so we obviously need to fight Shirabe to take over, you know, this job, because again, that's just the way it works.
BCV. Start.
So we're going to be taking on Aya, who's the site manager, effectively, of Shirabe. And we're going to use our little digger here. We're playing as Matsubayama now. And she's being very aggressive, you know. But we're going to basically win this pretty easily, as long as she doesn't run away too much. There we go. Okay, you don't have to be that aggressive. Thank you, Aya. So, yeah, so basically what I found on the ArtDink's website way back when, it's still live, is that a fellow person had a similar question about how to do the more powerful attacks.
Another meeting with Congo?
And they said it's very easy if you remap a key. So they give you the ability to remap buttons, and if you remap the R1 key to the front attack, you apparently get the heavy attack almost 100% of the time. And that's kind of where we're at the moment. So, apart from the poor loading times, everything else is fine. So, we're going to be meeting Kyoko here. Kyoko is taking over basically the... Here we go. So she's the one who sent us the envelope containing the photos. So she just joins our crew.
You did actually say something about feeling ill this morning.
Huh. That's because we don't pay him well enough. I reckon he must have been forced to eat spoiled food. You know what your biggest problem is? It's an overactive imagination. Yeah, sorry about that. Hey there! Who's driving that? Who are you? Get out of my machine!
What a heap of junk.
Say hello to
The tools on
Kyoko.
This thing suck.
So Kyoko is the one that sent us the envelope containing all of the photos. She can't just join our crew, you know, off the back of that. We have to, you know, go the rightful way and, you know, through the ritual of construction vehicle battle, we need to beat her into submission, because that's just the way things work. So this is what's going to happen. She's going to be driving a forklift, which is one of the most annoying vehicles, because it's very fast and very maneuverable. So there's a very good chance she's going to get her special off, because we will be rattling up against her quite a bit in our bigger machinery here. So, yeah. So we also want to avoid, you see all these things on the construction site here that we're in, they're all obviously site hazards. You know, you need your health and safety, you know, certification to work here. They all interfere with the game a lot, in the sense that they either slow you down, cause damage, or just become a pain. Now, Kyoko's being a bit of a pain here. We'll see if we can get her special, because we're almost halfway up to her health, so let's see if we can do that for this. There we go. So she's going to get her special. We will probably get ours as well. Oh, wait. Oh, we have a face-off. Will we win? Will we win? We did. She's still going to get a special, though. So, amazingly, the developers of this game, ArtDink, haven't really done much recently. They kind of shifted to doing A-Train series of games. But they released a game that I think a majority of you might know, called No One Stops Mr. Domino.
You ready for another meeting with Congo?
So they're quite known for weird games in general. So Kyoko's obviously been beaten into submission, so she's now a member of the crew, because that's the way it works. You know, she joins our crew, and we obviously have a you know, there's a love interest going on. You can kind of see it brewing right there between Hato and Kyoko. There's kind of like, you know, the sparks of love there. So, moving on, we're still not got a big enough crew for everything. So we're going to be meeting a new character here called Raita Adachi, who has been going around on his road roller to basically battle other construction crews for parts and everything for his machine. So we obviously can't have that. We kind of want him to join our crew, so being the very, you know, magnanimous person we are, we bet everything. We bet all of our equipment against him joining the crew. So he's in a road roller. Unfortunately, the road roller is very, very destructive. It's the most powerful vehicle, so we kind of want to defeat him as quickly as possible if we can, because he will tap us and do us a lot of damage.
BCV.
Unfortunately, there's no Dio in this, so there's no throwing the road roller, but you know, he's wearing green, you know, that's kind of close. So one thing we want to do kind of is get him to knock into that little sign there. If it breaks, will do a lot of like AoE damage to him. And apparently it's now indestructible when we want it to be destructible, so. But hopefully we will destroy him before that becomes a problem. So part of the powerful attack problem is that you need to have space to roll back. So he's going to definitely get his special here. We don't want that. We can avoid it. There we go. He's going to hopefully get destroyed by that. Oh, so close. There we go. Yeah, we don't want to let him get his special because he will destroy us, basically. But yeah, so now Raita, unfortunately, is now a member of our crew. The way it works, contract discussions were short, but he's now with us. We don't want to save game. Can't let me press the X button. There we go. brilliantly, like dropping inputs. So now that Writer is a member of our team, Shirabe obviously need to pull out the big guns. So they're going to hire a person called Jake, or Jake the Wolf. And we get to see him in a couple of seconds. He gets his own theme song, so we get to listen to that for a bit. So basically, we don't want to do any battles at the moment, but because the bids are going to be the same magically. And this is Jake. Look at him, isn't he so cool with his sunglasses, his tie and his black jacket. So very cool, except not now. So they've hired this gentleman called Jake, who will do anything for money. And we have this little diary, this book, which basically goes into details of some of them. We don't actually ever get told what he will do for money, but based on the reactions of the characters, it is almost, well, practically anything. So we're going to move on, and we obviously need to fight Jake. You know, we can't have him, you know, winning a battle here. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't become a member of our crew. You know, he's working for Shirabe. Even after this, even though he's only a temp, as it were, he doesn't really join us. So hopefully, again, he's not going to be very aggressive, and we'll get stuck. So okay, he's being pretty aggressive, but we've got the reach. We've got the reach here. Go on. There we go. So we might try and get Jake's special. Oh, he blocked. What a block. So yeah, we get the berserk sword clang every time they defend and we hit. And he can pull a wheelie, which we don't want him to do because that's his special attack. So, right, so he might die here. No, okay, so let's go see if we can get his special going. I've not actually seen it. This will be a first if we get it. Come on. Because even if he breaks and does a lot of damage to us, we should be fine. He's gonna... oh, unfortunately we couldn't get it. We got the powerful attack. But we won the bid. And Matsubiyama just insults him there. You know, he's a very nice guy. So... yeah, we got another contract. We're looking so good. Matsubiyama's obviously not happy here, for whatever reason. Not sure why, but we don't really care. Matsubiyama's, you know, he's on contract. He unfortunately can't leave us. Plus, we don't pay him enough. We don't pay him at all, really. We just give him bad food. So now we're moving on. We're going to be seeing Beth and Jake now. So basically, Beth and Jake have a thing. Previously, they were together. Now they're not. Now, Beth won't give back something that they took from Jake. So we obviously need to have a construction vehicle battle again to sort this all out. You know, there's one way in life, and that is through battling with construction vehicles. There is no other way around anything. So you can see they were obviously a match because they both use the same type of vehicle. Now we're going to try and make this as quick as possible, and we're just going to get under there. Oh, we took a bit of damage there. That's fine, as long as we dodge him or he goes on a run, we're fine. Normally the AI is pretty stupid. The cameras are even worse in this game in that they will generally follow the AI character before they revert back to you. So this is going to be pretty quick. There we go. So let's see if we can get Jake's special now. Okay. Right, let's see if we can get it. Again, I've not seen Jake's special, so this will be new. There we go.
Snipe. Don't move.
Oh yeah, he fires traffic cones. That is an interesting attack. Now, unfortunately, he's going to die in the next attack. And his he still wears his suit, and we do our little wheelie on the catwalk.
You lost. That was kind of you.
And Beth just insults him as well, because, you know, why not? So we have a cutscene coming up.
Jake, forgive me for being weak and leaving you. Here it is. When I left, I was carrying your photo. This photo.
I know that, Beth.
But my feelings haven't changed, Jake. I still care for you.
I know you do, Beth.
Jake. You're wonderful.
Hey, you'll be working hungry if you don't start eating.
Yeah, so they get back together and have that nice little cutscene full of metaphors about them doing stuff. This game came out in 2000. I don't know of like any game around that time that featured, you know, a gay subplot. But there we go, Beth and Jake back together. So we're obviously progressing on. So at this point, we believe there's a spy. You know, we're pretty shocked at why our bids are all being the same. There's no reason for the bids to be the same. So we have to now go and fight Shiro here. The Shiro is a terrible person in the sense that he's a young guy who will hopefully get his vehicle stuck pretty well. And we're driving the Road Roller Dar, as Theo would say. I'm not going to scream it, unfortunately, but yeah, we're going to be in the Road Roller, and we will do a heck of a lot of damage to him.
BCV.
And he's in his little crane. Hopefully he turns off to the left in front of us and gets stuck between those cement bricks and that pile of dirt. Nope, okay, so he's going the other way, that's fine. It seems he's going to be a bit of a pain. So our basic attack does 10% damage. So we only need to hit him 10 times with it. As long as he doesn't, you know, block, which he seems to be doing at the moment. So we will eventually get our powerful attack at some point. So he's stuck at the moment, which is good. He will probably run away in a second. But we kind of want to get him out of the way quick, because he will become a pain to us if he gets, like, kind of away and free. And we don't want that. So we're just going to attack him here and take him out. There we go. And of course, you know, we're super proud. We rock it back and forth in our road roller.
Ha! You ready for another meeting with Congo?
So we get rid of Shiro really, really quickly because he's terrible. Poor young Shiro. So we find out that the bids have not been the same. The construction like supervisor guy here has been saying that they've been the same because he wants to see the construction vehicle battles. So we're obviously upset here at this point. So we beat him up. So yes, this is Ume Shirabe, Mr. Egghead here. He is the big bad of the world, and he doesn't like us.
Go, go! Ah!
Congo whelp, if you wish to continue breathing, do not take Yume Shirabe as your enemy.
And he zooms off with Kyoko.
Nora, get the car! Get after them!
So yeah, he basically kidnaps Kyoko, and we're obviously not going to have that. He's got the most British, like, gangster voice I've heard in a long, long while. So here we are, we turn up at the base. Yamada here isn't going to let us in, for obvious reasons. You know, she wants to have a construction vehicle battle. You know, like I say, recurring theme in the game. So we have to put her in a place in the same way we've done with everyone else. And we will win. So again, she is driving a forklift, which is really, really annoying. Because we're driving a big tipper. And we really don't have much movement going on here. Whereas she has a lot of free movement. So, kind of hoping she gets herself stuck in the mud there. And hopefully we don't, like we have there. So this will probably be one of the ones where we show you the special she's got, because she will generally be pretty aggressive to us and keep rattling against us to increase our tension gauge. And we need a lot of backwards movement to build up our attack. So we'll try and get our attack off there. Right, we should be fine if she gets her special off now. So let's go and see if we can get her to show it off. She's got very typical British special. At least with the way she says it. Oh yes, the controls are very bad in this game as well. Oh wait, we've got face off. No, we don't want that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Now you see.
Best of
Okay.
three.
Bargain sale for a limited time. Oh,
She summons the horde of shoppers that makes our...
Come on, come on. Back at you, back at you. Get out of here.
Okay, that was good because we... Oh,
Into it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
welcome to the RNG that is this game. So, oh my god.
Come on, come on. Your machine is weeping. Back at you.
This is really bad RNG. So hopefully we break here. There we go. So we should get our special here. Hopefully we get it. There we go.
Pot. Get ready.
And we have full of TNT, because of course. So that is really bad RNG for that to happen that often. I'm just going to say that now. I've never had that happen before. But we win, because of course we do.
Ready for another meeting with Congo?
Oh my. So with the face-offs, if you win, your stress, your tension meter drops, and the damage drops a bit as well. So basically, it's bad if you lose, or if you get 50-50. So here is where we find out that Memeathon is Kyoko's father. And she ran away because she didn't like her father for revenge on her mother, basically. So now at this point where, you know, we've got someone that works, well, was a member of the opposing team working for us, which isn't a great sign. But the love interest peaks. We're on our way to getting a suitable love interest going here, and we meet a gentleman called Yorkie here. Yorkie is basically the Shirabi equivalent of Hayato, and we can only have one Hayato. So we need to beat him in a construction vehicle battle. Saying this a lot now. His pompadour is amazing, by the way. The main pro tags of Yorkie and Hayato have amazing hair. So we go in here, we use the same equipment, because obviously we're the same type of person. But Yorkie is normally pretty aggressive to us, and we don't want that. We want to get him beaten and out of the way really, really quickly if we can.
BCV. Start.
So we're going to hope that we get our powerful attack, and we can get in there before he gets his. Okay, that was very lucky, because he has been... Oh no, he's triggered that. We don't want that. We definitely don't want that. So that box will do damage to us, and we don't want that. We want to get out of there as quickly as possible, because if it hits, it will do a fair bit of damage, and we don't want that. So if we can get this sign to, like, attack, then we'll be a bit better off. So we're getting our... Okay, come on, come on. Be nice. Be nice. Come on, Yuki. Be nice to us today. There we go. That's what we want. Now, admittedly, I've not seen Yuki's special either, and I don't really want to. If I can avoid it. In fact, can we get our special? Right, we should be good, actually. We should be good. Come on, show us your special.
Burning fight. See how you like this.
Oh, yeah. So we get hit into the magma of Earth, because of course. So we've got our special now, so we're just going to rush into him here. And this will beat him.
Right there. Goes right through me.
And we summon lightning, because we're now the god of thunder. We have become Raiden.
Congo crew. 1.
Ha! You ready for another meeting with Congo?
So yeah, apparently Yuki's special is the ability to knock us into the core of the Earth, which is apparently a thing. So we win, you know, he leaves. Kyoko is now kind of happy with us, you know, we're, you know, slowly building that romance. Nothing is going to come between us, you know, between now and the end of the game. No spoilers. So, yeah, here Matsubayama is going to betray us. He basically leaves us because his master has been kidnapped by Shirabe. And a dog turns up on our base and jumps into a digger of its own and wants to fight. So we obviously have to fight it, you know. Why wouldn't you? You know, a dog that can drive a digger, you know, it's something you don't get to fight every, you know, well, at all, really. So we're going to do that. So unfortunately, you know, rip the animals. The dogs were at it all along. Yeah, the dog is behind everything in this.
BCV.
So we're in the Road Roller again, which means we're pretty well set here to win this, because even if we like do tiny bits of damage to him, it will do a lot more to him than it will to us. So you can see the little dog, look at him in his little cab working away. I'm going to try and get him to show off his special for you. I've only seen it once. There's a very good chance we won't be able to see it because we may end up killing him before. I say killing him. Knocking him out beforehand. So we're just going to do some normal little attacks. And unfortunately we don't get to see it.
1.
Our Road Roller is a bit too powerful for the Doge. So we find out that he has a driver's license and he's called Shishio. And Shishio just so happens to be the master of Matsubayama. So why is he with us? Well, he broke off his little tether and comes to try and find Matsubayama. So yeah, today magically the bids are the same, and Matsubayama is working for Shirabe. So we obviously need to teach Matsubayama a lesson. You know, deserting us. We can't have that. So we're going to be going against Matsubayama again. This time we're in the forklift. So we have the speed and the grace of the forklift, and none of the power of all the rest of the vehicles. And he's in his normal digger. So we're going to hopefully win this pretty quickly, because we can try and get him stuck, but he will hopefully run away. But knowing us, he will completely just keep blocking, because he does this a lot. He does the block a lot, yeah. He's not the worst character for it. We'll soon meet a character far worse than him for it. Yeah, we're gonna try and get him over and done with as quickly as possible here, because his special will do a lot of damage to us in this form. Okay, well, we'll whiff a couple of times as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try and show you what happens if we rush into this building here. There we go. We summon the drills. So one of the more useful site hazards is annoying the people on their break in that building there, and they will come out and attack the opposing player. Okay, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage there. So we should hopefully be over pretty soon. We should hopefully not get his special. If it does trigger, we should also get ours. Okay, 99%. There we go. We can just hit him there. Cool.
Congo crew.
Look at these amazing graphics.
Ha! You ready for another meeting with Congo?
So yeah, Matsubama is obviously now gonna come back with us. Because why wouldn't he? You know, we beat him in a construction vehicle battle. So yeah, this is where we find out that Shishio here, with the scar on the driver's license and being held very weirdly here, is Matsubama's master. And he doesn't take very kindly to the traitor that is Matsubama. So he punches him and then basically barks at him, and apparently they can understand each other, you know, some kind of master-student relationship. We won't get into that here. And we will progress. So we're almost there. We're almost on the sort of the final swings of the game. And we're going to go back to the Shirabi Corp here in a second or two. Because we find a picture of Ume Shirabi, our father Danjiro Kongo, and Hayato's mother. And yeah, we go to Shirabe, and we have to defeat Narita here, the Weasley-looking character on the right. He's our gateway to fighting Ume Shirabe, and he is a pain. He is an absolute pain. Because he has a road roller this time. And we don't like road rollers. We do not like them at all. So, loading screens. Don't you love them? There we go.
BCV.
So, we're in the tipper again against him. So we want to try and beat this very quickly because he will do a lot of damage to us and we don't want that. So, hopefully he becomes... Oh, hopefully we don't whiff like that. Hopefully he gets stuck. That's our end goal here. And if he stays there, that is fine. That is absolutely fine, Narita. You stay in that little nook there. Or don't. So you'll see there, he lightly tapped us and did 12% damage to us there. And we don't want that. So hopefully he stays in there. And we can just keep taking him out. The camera, of course, loves to focus on the enemy. There we go.
Congo crew. 1.
Good old Narita, down for the count. And we get introduced to a new cutscene, where we learn a bit about our past. So yeah, we basically, Danjiro is not his father, Ume Shirabe is. Dun dun dun. The plot twists are immeasurable in this game. So, yeah, well, the thing is that maybe Hayato should have realized this a bit earlier on. And you can see Shishio has joined us. He's there at the table, so everyone that wanted Shishio to join the crew, be very, very happy. He's a member of our crew now. But here's the picture. You'll see good old Ume Shirabe's egghead. And Well,
Hayato, that distinctive shape.
oh, I love this scene. Of course, he has an egghead because it runs in the family. So this is where we find out that Hayato's father, mother, ran away from Ume and went to live with Danjuro, and Danjuro raised Hayato as his own. Now, Danura's unhappy that he never went and like claimed revenge on what happened. So this is kind of the revenge storyline here. Of Danura versus Narita now. So we get to fight Narita once again, and this is again a pretty bad environment for us to be in. We're in a construction site, as you can imagine, pretty usual there, but we're in the crane and he's in the road roller again. So with good luck we will get our swing attack and each time, and we will be able to just keep him at bay. And we will win this pretty quickly. If not, it becomes a bit of a slog because he will run away from us quite easily. Okay, so we're doing well. This is the quickest I've beaten in a long time.
One. Oh, my. Oh, this is tough for my old bow.
So Danura wins. He obviously manages to get in the building and go basically face off against Ume Shirabe. But oh no. I've got bad news for everyone that was rooting for Danura there. Very bad news. So he's back. Unfortunately, not looking in good shape. The sad music's playing. Even if we win, it's just, rage is not good. Revenge is not good. Now, interesting thing, this scene here is voiced in the Japanese version, this scream. So yeah, Danura, unfortunately, we're here at, praying. We hear Danura's voice. Everything is going to be fine, and nothing, more. It's like, why'd you have a voice box? Of course Danura survives. This is an early PS2 game. No one dies. Had you all fooled. So we obviously go and get revenge. Ume Shirabe is gonna be the final boss, and he's the worst one by a long way. The loading in this game seems to have gotten slower for this game, this run. I'm not sure why, but we'll live. So he's in a tipper. We're in our nice little digger, so hopefully he will be nice to us and not block. Okay, he's obviously turned instantly blocking. But we managed to get an attack in. Okay. Ume, please stop blocking. Please stop blocking, Ume. God. The timed attack. So yeah, this game was, as we're in the sort of final battle, this game was published by Midas over here. Midas are not known for publishing good games. They were routinely derided for publishing the absolute worst of games in the UK here. But I'm really glad that they brought this through. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna show you Ume's special if we can. He should be fine for us to do some little tap damage here. But he's, typical old Japanese guy. He's into... Oh, wait, he's running away. Okay, so come back here, please. There we go.
Decoration Nova. I'll teach you what real power is.
So he's into his art trucks and light shows.
Now you see how weak you are.
And he will do, you know, a fair bit of damage to us there. Oh, we whiffed the attack. Okay. We didn't whiff the attack that time, but apparently we did. So, okay, so we've got our special here. So let's go get him attacked with this, and this should be him done.
Goes right through me.
So again, the lightning attack. This should hopefully be enough to get rid of him. Yeah, there we go.
Congo crew. 1.
So that is the final battle. It's not the final cutscene. You know, we've learned that Hayato and Kyoko are kind of related, which, you know, puts aside their, you know, love quite a lot.
This, my friend, is for all you did.
But we're coming up on time.
This is for all you did to Danora. And this is for Kyoko.
So, of course, they need to wrap the game up and make everything, you know, very, very good for Kyoko and Hayato here.
If you don't do it, you get done. You can't make it big without getting your hands dirty.
Some wise words there.
You just don't understand anything. I can't believe that your blood flows within me. But surely that means you understand that I'm not going to change my mind.
Why you?
Oh yeah, bear.
Fine then.
These are the most intense eyes you will
Turn
see
him against me. Well done, Danjuro.
right through your soul.
Here.
Hayato!
But he's true to his word. He'll let us go.
Promised. No tricks. But still, you cannot beat Yume Shirabi. You will never surpass me. Never. Remember that.
Fatherly love.
Yourself get too carried away now.
And you, Kyoko, research your past a little. I adopted you. We are not connected by blood. What do you think of that?
Huh?
So yeah, apparently he adopted Kyoko, completely forgot that at some point along the lines. I don't understand how that's possible to happen, but apparently it is. And that is time. So there is a tiny little bit after or through the credits I just want to show. So it wraps everything up in a nice little bow. So Raita and Danura are best friends. They're playing, you know, games. Beth and Jake, they go to Italy on a nice romantic holiday. Shishio apparently smokes, but is back with Matsubayama. Don't think that's good for a dog. Hayato and Kyoko, you know, playing about on the construction sites again. Ume Shirabi is now a good guy. And of course they get married and everyone's a big happy family, and Shishio is invited as well. Dog of honor. But yeah, that is Battle Construction Vehicles. I hope everyone enjoyed the game. It is, like I say, very unknown even in the UK, because it was released by Midas and people avoid Midas like the plague. But yeah, thankfully, you know, it wraps up very nicely. Everyone gets a happy ending, even Ume Shirabi. You know, we don't know about any of his crew, but everyone else, you know, gets wrapped up. Unfortunately, we don't know who, or I don't know, sorry, who the English voice actors are. I've actually sent a message to Midas to try and find that out, but I've so far not heard back. The Japanese version actually has some very prominent voice actors doing the voices for the game. But the UK version didn't seem to get that love. But yeah, that is it. It is a gem of a game. It really is.